Hello and welcome back to my channel, Snips by Kelly. I'm Kelly and today I'm sharing a Cricut tutorial on how to make this adorable scalloped background to this Let's Play layout using your Cricut Pen and your Cricut Design Space. I'm also including a free Design Space file if you want to use mine and create along. Go ahead and click on the link above for the full process video of how I created this Let's Play layout. So I love to create additional elements for my scrapbooking pages using my Cricut Design Space. I also love using the Cricut Pen to add additional journaling and extra little bits that have writing on them. So for this tutorial, we're creating this great circle line center so that I can create a toy wreath with it, meaning all of my little grandson's toys and all of the icons from the stamp set to create a wonderful wreath around his focal photo. I also am just adding a little extra detail here with the Cricut Pen around that scalloped frame. And though it might seem like it's complicated, it's so easy to do. So this tutorial will focus on how you can do that, but also, as I've stated before, my free Design Space file containing these two pieces for the left and the right page of this layout is also included in the description. I would love if you would use it and you would follow along and follow my process video and create with your everyday moments. So I'm just going to remove these two pieces that are in the original Design Space file so I can show you from start to finish how to create them. So the first thing that you're going to do is go to your images and you're going to grab a scalloped square. So there's lots of scalloped squares, some of them paid, some of them free, some of them that have wider scallops, some of them that have smaller scallops. I'm just going to grab a quick one that I see right away here. This happens to be a two-part image, and so that's kind of good because I can show you the contour tool a little bit if you aren't already familiar. So this is a two-part image, so I'm going to ungroup it and I'm going to remove the middle, because I don't need that. I want this to be a full scallop square without a center. So I'm going to hit the contour tool. The contour tool shows all the pieces of that image. I'm going to hit the middle of that image and put that back into the image so that I'm dealing with a full scalloped square. Next, I'm going to change that color to white just so that we can see it. And I'm going to change the size to 10 3/4 by 10 3/4. The reason I'm choosing 10 3/4 is I want an 11-inch image, but I'm going to create an offset and I'm going to have at least 1/4 of an inch in that offset. So we're going to go up to the offset menu and we're going to add a background. Offset adds backgrounds to images, and they can be wider or narrower based on what size of a background you might like. This is a great way to back titles and back letters and back all kinds of things with a nice background. So I'm going to choose my offset and have it be relatively close. Then what I want to do is I want to change that interior piece to a pen, to drawing. I want it to be drawn on there instead of cut. So that interior piece will now draw on the exterior piece as soon as I attach that. So let me get it to the right color so you can see it. And because I moved it around a little bit, I'm actually going to use the align menu and just make sure that it's aligned and centered horizontally and vertically. It's a great thing to do if you get off track because you've moved your images around. Now I'm going to select the whole thing and I'm going to make sure to attach. If you don't attach it, it will do those two images separate. It will draw separately from its cutting and you'll end up with extra pieces. So you always have to make sure to do the attach step. Now I'm going to hit the plus sign and duplicate that because I want two of those. It's a two-page layout and I want the one with the journaling lines around it on the right for the right page. And then I want one with circles on it for the left page to create my toy wreath. So I'm going to grab a circle and I'm going to do the same thing with the circle. I'm going to turn it into a draw image. So by clicking on the image up above, you're changing it from cut to draw. Now I'm duplicating that 3 times because I want it to be look a little bit like a scribble circle where there's 3 different circles overlapped with each other. And then once they are on the scallop square, again, I can select the whole thing and hit attached. Again, if you don't hit attached, it will try to do those images separately. And this is so wonderful and so easy to do, to put journaling lines on things, circles on things, to type your own words on things. You can even journal on a tag by typing your own words and having your Cricut pen draw that. Sometimes if I run out of stickers on a sticker sheet, or if I don't have die cuts and things like that, I will literally add designs onto shapes just to add more little bits to be able to add to my pages. So now you can see when you click Make It, you can see both of those will completely cut and draw. You just need to make sure to load your Cricut pen. And there are so many different colors of Cricut pens you can customize to the colors that you need. I hope you'll give that a try. And if not, I hope you'll click on the Design Space link and create with me. And here is the finished layout using those extra pieces. Thanks for sharing and hanging out with me. Happy scrapping!